soul. Or why Mr. Dail is an old guy. You'll see. So it seems these days I need a battery for my soul, because our art, our passions, are no longer fueled by feeling, but rather a 1.5 volt DC cord and a rechargeable battery cell. The electronification of the whole damn nation. It was really the books that got me started on this thread. The books, my old friends, with their spines removed, with their guts torn out, their words replaced by wires. But you know, it really all started with the music, or at least that's where we first noticed. I have a friend who owns a record store. He's endlessly bemoaning the reduction of music to simple computer code. In a way, I can see where he's coming from. Something's been lost. When I was a kid, I remember records and radios. Going into the music store, flipping through the album covers just to look at the art. I remember taking the albums out of that paper sleeve, holding them with both hands like they were gold. Not because they might break, or because a fingerprint or a speck of dust might damage them, but because of what they contained. There was a respect for the art. Now I hold my whole music collection in one hand. And in some ways this is definitely better. But still, something's lost when music is reduced to single-serving songs, and albums are minimized to a pixelated 2-inch square computer image, a cover that most people don't even bother to look at anymore. So if you've been around long enough, we should have seen it coming with music, but I guess we should have seen it coming with books too. I blame the internet. For many things, really. But it's bringing about the death of my old friends, where burning and banning couldn't succeed, even where the damage wrought by my 2-year-old could be fixed with a little tape. Those days are slipping away. Encyclopedias were the first to go. When I was a kid, there were these books called encyclopedias. A vast collection of books, ranging from A to Z, filled with pages of wonder that made the world seem endless. Then along came the internet. And suddenly the world got smaller. And for those of you who remember what it was like before, you might agree that some of the magic and the mystery and the wonder went the way of those volumes of books. And I wonder if someday people will forget where the pedia in Wikipedia came from. But it didn't end there. After they took the records from our hands and the books from our shelves, they took the friend from the word friendship, stuck a plug in it, and a rechargeable battery, revolutionized it, digitized it, simplified it, and perhaps that's really where we went wrong. As of this morning, I have 396 friends from around the world who I barely even like. Yet I see them more often than I do my real friends 10 miles away. I have 516 followers, and they listen to everything I say, as long as I don't go over 140 characters. Now, while I respect succinctness and brevity, some things just can't be said in 140 characters, and some things just shouldn't be said on Facebook. But sometimes people don't think. And we can thank technology for that one, too. Our technology's made us stupider. We don't have to know how to spell anymore. A computer does it for us. We don't have to remember phone numbers or birthdays or children's names. Just plug it into the cell phone. And again, are there advantages? Some say we might have freed up our minds from all the minutiae. Certainly the extra space can be used to contemplate higher matters, right? But do we use it to consider quantum physics? Do we use it to consider the nature of the universe or the existence of God? I don't know about you, but I've filled my empty spaces with pictures of kitties doing the most adorable things. And a million quotes of inspiration that I read from a computer screen while I sit and do nothing inspirational. Not that long ago in California, there were these things called rolling blackouts. Whole sections of cities just powered down into darkness. You can look it up, it's on the internet. Even then, back when books were books and the only computer you owned required a desktop to hold it, I wondered how much we rely on this power that originally only intended to bring us to the light. These days I wonder how far we've gone the other way. And when the power goes out for good, I wonder if we'll go out with it. Once upon a time we had phonographs, and when we wanted music you just turned a crank. Once upon a time we had books, and when we wanted to be transported, you just turned a page. And when I think about the light and the dark, the past and the present, I fear that in the future someone, or something, will say that once upon a time we had people, but their batteries just ran out.
Wow! That was amazing! Yes! Yes!
So support your bookstores, guys.
I'm putting that on YouTube. That was amazing.